Alright, so let's start. What's up, guys? Your homeboy Danny from Tiny Studio. Today in the house we got Ernie Villa. Oh wait.
Oh wait.
uh, um, so this we got my homeboy Fred de la Cerda, one of my day one homies. Ernie Skumbag, another one of my day ones. Today we're just gonna fucking go with the flow and just talk about different topics. One of the ones that was on the thing was sports. You guys wanna share anything on sports right now, or anything you're excited for, or
LeBron James just reached, what was it, 40,000?
40,000 points.
That's
That's something
cool.
I can think
Did
of.
they win the game
Pretty
though? Do you
easy.
know?
No.
They didn't win the game.
No,
I
it's just
didn't
like
think.
always.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Every single record he breaks,
They don't win the
it's
game,
a losing game.
and that's my issue. I'm a Lakers fan. I've
Super
always been a Lakers fan. Not a LeBron fan, but when LeBron came to LA, I was like, all right,
Yeah.
we're gonna win every single championship from now until forever.
Yeah.
And we won one, and that one has an asterisk on it apparently. But yeah. Every time he reaches another milestone, it's like, oh, LeBron's the greatest. Yeah, that's cool, man, but we don't win games.
Yeah, I feel fine about the bubble chip. I don't know why people
I count it. I
are
mean,
so upset about it. But yeah, man, 40,000. But they lost to the Nuggets, and they were winning for most of the game.
I hate when they lose to the Nuggets.
Yeah.
bro, what's your take on the shoes, like the LeBron ones and the Jordans? Like,
LeBron's cool.
which ones do you like more?
I like LeBron's more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a LeBron guy. So
Is he
yeah, they're cool. The new ones are he's like they're low. They're low now. They're cool.
Yeah.
I have quite a few.
Okay, guys. So next topic, comics. Um, Anything y'all want to share? I know you're a huge collectible.
I'm a huge collectible.
Collectible.
I'm a huge collectible.
Fred's a limited edition.
You'll find me on your shelf.
Yeah.
Um,
What was your first comic, bro, that you bought ever? You remember?
I don't remember the first comic I ever bought. I remember the first comic my dad ever bought that I remember my dad ever buying me was at HEB. Because they used to sell comics at HEB in the front of the store. And a shitload too. It was like a shit ton of comics. And it was a Superman comic. And it was him kissing this like wild Amazon looking chick who was like in a loincloth. And her like Amazonian father was in the background like yelling or something. Like he was mad about it. I don't remember what issue it was.
Interesting.
What's your top three comics that you've like bought?
But like top three, like how?
Like
favorite?
Favorite, yeah.
Like series or
Like
individual issue?
More of like you're at a flea market or something. You're like, oh fuck, like I found this comic. Like it's a rare one, or like.
There's one that I'd like to find again, and it was like my first encounter with a comic book. It was a Batman one, and I don't know whose it was, but I found it like in the garage of like my grandparents' house.
Whoa.
And it was really cool because it was an episode. It was an issue where the Joker like does like this demonic ritual and conjures a demon, and like in the that was probably the first comic I ever read like in middle school, and you see him drawing like it wasn't a pentagram exactly, but some occult symbol and all the little letters and stuff around it.
Yeah.
And I kept that issue until all the way through high school, but I don't know what I did with it. But that was like my first encounter with a comic book, and
Yeah.
I'd really like to have that one back.
Yeah. I remember Death of Superman was huge. I remember begging
remember
my
that
dad
one,
to buy
yeah.
me that. And I remember them having like a few different variations of it, and one of them was sealed in plastic, and it had like the armband and shit, and I begged my dad for that one. He was like, nah, it's too much, and he got me the cheap one. But it was cool.
Do y'all have like favorite writers and like the ones that draw the comics?
I don't know.
Artists?
I don't know enough about them.
No. You put.
I don't know. I'm a big Todd McFarlane fan. He's pretty cool. Spawn creator. It's cool. I still buy Spawn comics. I started buying those when I was a kid, and I still buy them now.
I remember, bro. You introduced me to because I had no idea there's a comic on The Last Ronin.
Oh,
right,
dude,
right,
I
right,
want
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
This guy's the one that
Have you read it?
No, I haven't read them. I
I
just
do. I was telling the kids about it the other day, and that's something that I want to get it.
So have you read it?
I haven't.
Oh,
No.
it's amazing. It's
That's
great.
what I've heard, and I think I'm emotionally prepared to take that ride. I'd really like to read it. It looks really cool. We were rewatching the Ninja Turtles, the newer ones, the other night. Did you guys like those?
I fucking love them.
I thought they were fucking great. Yeah, the movies, right? They were great.
I even like the shitty one. I like the third one too.
No. Okay, so yeah, so I actually rewatched that one yesterday.
So you're talking the original movies,
The original,
right?
okay, the original '90s Ninja
Right,
Turtles movies.
right.
I really like Part 3. Like that was probably my favorite of the three. Like they were all great, but and a lot of people don't like that one.
Yeah, people hate
but
them.
the newer ones also, the ones that what the last one came out in what, like 2016.
Oh
Like-
yeah. I'm indifferent. Yeah.
I thought they were awesome.
I didn't watch them when they came out because I thought they looked stupid. But I recently kind of forced myself to watch them, and they weren't as bad as I was expecting them to be. But I don't know.
They weren't bad at all. They were great. They were awesome.
You think they were great?
I thought they were great. Like, what's not to like about them? It's we got new Ninja Turtles movies. Like, how can you be upset about it?
Yeah, I like this last one, that Mutant Mayhem.
The cartoon one? Yeah, that one was really cool too.
I thought that one was really good. I liked that one more than
that
I
one
liked
was
those two
fun.
movies,
I really liked that
honestly.
one as well.
Yeah, it was fun.
what about the games, the Ninja Turtle games?
I actually have the old school arcade one on my PS5 right now. That was fun.
Nice.
I like that it doesn't take me, $20 worth of quarters to to get pretty far. I can just keep going.
Yeah.
You have that one, bro? Do you have that arcade?
That like side scroller type.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That one and the sequel to it, Turtles in Time.
That one's
They
cool
were
too.
both fucking great.
Do you remember? Well, I mean, this is an after school special for me. You were probably in college already, but there was it was on Fox. It was an after school, afternoon show of Ninja Turtles.
Was it?
It
Was
was
it animated?
No, it was live action.
Oh,
I
the
remember
next
that one.
Remember that?
mutation.
Was that what it was called?
Yeah, I think.
And there was a girl also. Like
Yeah,
she was
Venus.
she was the light blue one.
Venus. Yeah.
It was a cool show.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that was like a Bandai show or something like the people
Yeah.
with the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I don't think I ever really saw it. Maybe an episode here or there. Never caught it.
Bro,
But there's
so
actually a fifth. Okay, so like, there's that girl turtle Venus in that series. There's actually a fifth turtle in the comic books now.
Really?
Yeah, which her name is Jenica. So yeah, they kind of brought that over and kind of brought that into the comics themselves.
let me show y'all what we got going on the back real quick.
I'll grab a beer in the meantime.
Fucking Ernie's an amazing cook. Appreciate you, bro, today.
Anytime. Yeah, these wings are gonna grill up real quick.
So is this your favorite way of making the wings, bro? Or
Yeah,
is it
so I like to do it this way. I learned this method through another podcast. The podcast is How to Barbecue Right with Mr. Malcolm Reed. He's a fucking backyard barbecue legend. So I actually learned this method when making crawfish. I like to throw wings in the crawfish pot. So what that does two things. It renders the fat out of the wings, and it adds that fat to your crawfish liquid. So you get more fatty texture in there. It's a nice mouthfeel. And then you grill them, and then they get real crispy real quick. So that's how I like to do it.
So Fred, the story behind your cup.
There's no story
There's
behind
no
my
story.
cup. Well, I think I got it.
What beer you
Yeah,
having today, bro?
Oktoberfest. Yeah,
I'm actually-
I got the same
What are you
one.
drinking, Shiner?
I'm drinking Shiner right now. Yeah. I just got drunk and bought it at Oktoberfest. That's the story to it. I don't even
It's
remember
good beer.
buying
I
it.
remember that day. It was a fun day.
Okay,
Were we
guys.
there together that day?
Yeah, I met you guys there. Yeah, we were in McAllen at a band contest, and then we hauled ass to Mission to go have a couple beers, eat some
Yeah.
bratwurst, and then we went back to the band
Oh,
contest.
Yeah, that's right. I think I was already pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They all turn out the
I
same.
do want to talk about beer, but bro, on Batman, so I'm huge on I love Batman, right? So I know you would share the collections that you had with Batman. Are you up to date with all that, or
Batman?
yeah, are there any new issues coming out? Because I haven't, I'm not really up to date on that. When I was talking to you, I think his son was he took over or something from the comics.
Um, I know for a while, not his son,
I'm
but
sorry. Was it Robin?
yeah, Dick Grayson
Dick
took over as
Grayson.
Batman.
My bad.
Yeah, after there was this big run called Batman R.I.P. written by Grant Morrison, which was it was pretty good. It's kind of trippy though, but
But
yeah,
is
Batman essentially dies, and
Spoiler
Dick
alert.
Grayson takes over the mantle. I mean, this comic's
I
like
know.
10 years old, or
Yeah.
more, I think by now. But yeah, Dick Grayson takes over, and Batman's son, which is his son with Talia al Ghul, which is Ra's al Ghul's daughter, becomes Robin. His name is Damian
Oh,
Wayne, and
nice.
I think they're actually bringing that into like the movies soon.
There was a Christmas movie. I don't know if you saw it, like Merry Little Batman or something like
I
that.
I saw parts of it. Like I put it. I wanted to put on a Christmas movie, Christmas Day,
Yeah.
and I put that, and it was kind of playing in the background. I didn't pay a lot of attention, but it looked cute as
It
fuck.
was
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
awesome. Yeah.
Like,
No, me and my son watched it. It was really, really good.
really?
Yeah, I really liked it. It's a good watch. If you go back when you get some time and just sit through it.
Yeah,
It was
I've
really
been
good.
meaning to.
It was very entertaining, very funny, very kid friendly, of course. It was good.
Bro, so Disney they bought off Marvel, right?
Marvel.
Yeah,
Are they
Disney owns everything now.
Yeah.
how accurate are they going by with the comic and like the movies
They,
percentage?
Not
they
very.
they they always have to take the comic book story and make it Hollywood friendly. So it's cool. Like you get a comic book movie, and you get the money from Disney to make a good production of it. But there's always going to be something a thing or two that's not true to the story.
Yeah.
Any comic that you would want it to be like a movie or a TV
Last
series?
Ronin.
That's
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
love to see
I,
the
I
Last
read I
Ronin.
read that there's works of a video game.
I think I read that too. Yeah.
So I'd like to see if that comes out. But I think there hasn't really been any Ninja Turtles games other than those side-scrolling ones. I think a good, you know, maybe.
I remember there was a fighting one. There was like a Mortal Kombat style.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like Tournament Fighters or something. TMNT Tournament Fighters.
But I
something
think
like
I
that.
think like third-person Ninja Turtle,
That would be fucking
adventure game
awesome.
would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then the cool part is like you could do like co-op, right? You and three other buddies,
Yeah.
get together and play. I think that would be
Bro,
cool.
what was that game? Was it Marvel Nemesis, the fighting one, where it's like they put a different like heroes. Injustice.
Oh, Injustice.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
that,
cool.
that was the DC one,
So
right?
that's just DC, right? That
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't.
And then there was like the DC Mortal Kombat thing
Yeah.
too. Remember? And that was pretty badass too. I thought it was pretty badass.
I do miss all the old like Capcom versus Marvel games. Like
Oh,
those were
fuck yeah.
so awesome.
I remember the soundtrack, like it just stays in my head all the time. Do you remember the songs on that?
Yes.
Let me take you for
Yeah.
a ride. Dig it. Stupidest fucking song.
The
ever,
ultimate,
bro.
the ultimate fucking button mashing game.
Yeah. Who you play with?
Iron Man, Spider-Man, and I don't remember the third. It was like this little dude, but like the ultimate move was like it were like little Legos, and it would make this big ass train, and it would just like go across the whole street.
Right. I don't
Yeah.
know who he was.
I don't remember who it
either.
was,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I remember I saw somebody do it, and I was like, that's my guy
Yeah.
right there.
Who was I? I was always War Machine,
War Machine's good
Wolvie.
with the photon cannon.
Yeah, Photon Cannon. Um, War Machine, Wolvie, and Ryu. Yeah, that was my top three. Never really.
I remember there
Deviated
was
from
a really good Fantastic Four game that I played.
Berserker Claw.
That was the Berserker Barrage.
Yeah.
There's a really good Fantastic Four game that I remember from the original PlayStation, and that's probably like the only Fantastic Four game I ever remember playing.
And it was good.
It was pretty
It's
good
probably
from
the
what I
only good
remember.
Fantastic Four game there ever was. If
Yeah.
there was any other one.
I don't ever remember there being another one.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a Fantastic. I remember there being like old school Avengers games,
I don't remember that.
like really old school though, like my era, like NES.
I know it was one of your topics, and I don't know if we're going through order, but one of them was, what's your favorite game series or like video game ever?
Of all time.
Or you can give me top three.
I'll go first. Zelda, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye
Well, in
classic.
Zelda, let me elaborate. It's gonna be. Everybody loves the N64 one, which that one was like a fucking big evolve. Like holy shit, right? But Mine was A Link to the Past from the Super NES,
Okay.
and probably Fallout 3.
I love Fallout. I mean, I was gonna say the same thing and elaborate more on that, but I love the Fallout series and Skyrim. I love those games.
So, so Skyrim's kind of like Fallout, but it's
It's
what Swords, right?
it's the same. It's the same people that made it. It's the exact same concept, but yeah, it's in a different world kind of, and it's swords and dragons and magic. And no matter how many times you play it, every time you're gonna be like, no, I'm gonna be like this big two-handed weapon brute. Every time you end up like a fucking sneaky archer. Every time, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many times you go through it. It happens every time. It's just so much easier to kill people from far away with a bow.
Man, it's so hard for me to talk about games because I think I lost interest kind of in games when shooters got real big and people got really good.
It took me a long time to get good or decent at shooters.
It just wasn't fun anymore. Like I'd go in and respawn.
You got roasted in the Call of Duty lobbies.
Yeah, man, it was so bad, and I just Call of Duty and Battlefield were real big at the time.
Yeah, I like Battlefield.
Battlefield 2, I remember, was the last one that I played, and I could play like story modes and all those types of games, but I don't know, playing online, I couldn't do that.
I always preferred Battlefield over Call of Duty, but the last Battlefield game I played was like Battlefield 1, and that was like the World War One version of it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right now I'm playing Modern Warfare 3. I usually play just about every day with my friends. The last time I played with Ram was probably like last week. I was in Houston for work all week, and I fucking rage quit. I suck so bad, and like that was like Tuesday. I was there till Friday, and I didn't play again the rest of the week.
Bro, I think Battlefield was one of the first shooting games that had like 100 players or like a high amount of players, right?
Remember, there was even one game I think it was on the PS2 that was the name. It was MAG. It was just
remember that
massive action gaming or multiplayer action gaming. Yeah, but those maps were like 100, 150 people every time.
Wow.
I was not very good.
My first online experience with like shootings was Gears of War.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I liked the first.
Or
something.
What was it? Unreal Tournament in high school.
I never played that, but I remember.
Bro, that game.
It was it was hidden in the school network, and so like if you knew how to get to it, you could play through the school's network. Everybody got in trouble for playing that.
Bro, remember they made the map of the school?
Yes, they made a map of the school. I remember that.
I still have it. I just got.
What do you mean? Like of your school?
Yes,
bro.
Yeah, somebody created a custom map of the school.
That game was insane, bro.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I think to this day they still use that Unreal Engine or whatever on a lot of shooting games.
I think, man, the whenever I do want to play something, I think I just play something old school. Like I'd rather just throw on like Super Mario 3, shit like that. That's the most enjoyable shit to me.
Are you up to date with the Mario games or like?
No,
I stopped playing them.
They're way too advanced now. Like I can't. I haven't tried playing one. The last one I played was like on the original Wii, where they brought back the side-scrolling Mario, and that one was a lot of fun. But I haven't played a Mario game in a long time, except for Mario Kart.
I think I started playing like a Galaxy one at one point, but I don't know.
Y'all remember the emulators?
Yes.
What was y'all's like? I guess what was y'all's point of view whenever you like experienced that like
emulators, dude? It was there. I remember somebody. The first time I saw it was somebody had the original Xbox. This was probably like my junior or senior year of high school. Somebody had the original Xbox and it was modded with all the emulators. So that's when we could play Marvel vs. Capcom again. Fucking Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the SNES. It was cool because you could create save states. So even if you died, you could go back to the last save state. Or if there was a part that was kicking your ass every time, you create the save state right before you get into it, and then if you die, you go right back to that spot and try again.
Yeah, I love that they kind of started that, but then Nintendo kind of started doing that with their mini systems.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. And even now, like on the Switch, there's a subscription that I have that gives you access to all the classic games. It's like
cool.
I pay like, I don't know, $65 a year or so, and I don't even have my Switch anymore. I took it to my brother-in-law to fix the controllers, and he never gave it back.
Yeah.
He did the same thing with my Wii U also.
I never really knew any of the technical aspects of the emulators, but I remember going to you and having you install all the
I think I
bullshit
set Danny's
ROM and
record
shit.
for the most viruses on a computer when I took it to him to get to fix it.
Yeah, bro. What was y'all's take on like the Mario movie when it came out? Like the old one and the new one. Like, which one did y'all like more? I know it's one's cartoon and
When was
one's.
the last time you saw the last one, the old one?
The old
Bro,
one,
I actually liked it, but like a lot of people,
It was
they,
weird.
yeah, a lot of people didn't
was
fuck with
It
it.
weird.
was weird.
People around my age always talk about it like if it was good. Um,
I don't remember it being
I
good.
don't remember it ever being good. I remember wasn't John Leguizamo in it? He was Luigi.
He's Luigi, yeah.
What a weird casting choice.
And the Goombas, the way they look, it was weird.
Yeah.
Although
It
King
was odd.
Koopa, like the guy they got, like he was like the ultimate bad guy in the 80s, 90s. Like he always played a bad guy, so that was a good cast, I guess.
I don't even think I remember who King Koopa was. Who the fuck
I just
was
remember
King
he was a
Koopa?
bad guy in other things.
What do you think would be a good movie for as a video game, or like a game that came out that would be good to?
Star Fox.
Oh,
Man,
Imagine?
Star Fox would be epic.
Even if it wasn't live action, like a good just animated Star Fox,
Yeah.
I think it would be
bro.
great.
Was there ever a Star Fox animated series or anything like
I
that?
don't think so.
No. Yeah, Star Fox would be pretty badass.
Star Fox would be pretty good, I think.
It's still kind of weird they haven't made a Gears of War movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like an obvious.
I think that would be a good like
movie.
Netflix original series. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like spread it out over 10 episodes.
Yeah, like they're doing
I think it would be
Halo.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Right.
Do you like that show, the Halo show?
I haven't gotten around to
You haven't
watching
seen it?
No.
It's pretty good.
My dad watches it actually.
I liked it.
Which on Red versus Blue?
I don't get why that's funny.
What?
I don't know what that.
There was like
I think I remember seeing the DVD or something.
they were like YouTube clips, right? Like they were putting it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they sold it at one point.
Yeah, they did. It was essentially like a comedy series of red. It was the red team versus the blue team. It was really funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Now it's funny.
Bro, they even made like a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas one, right? Like a story on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a voiceover one. It's funny.
I tried watching the Twisted Metal
Oh shit.
series because there's that one with the Anthony Mackie, right?
I saw the first couple episodes. It seemed pretty good.
What? I don't know. It seemed too weird to me. I
The
didn't.
production was kind of like, so I kind of lost interest. But maybe I'll circle back around eventually.
How many episodes are there?
It was one season, I think, for sure. So
When I started watching that, I never got to the series was The Last Airbender on Netflix.
I was never
Did that
really into
start
it.
already? Like the
Yeah,
live action
it's pretty
one?
good, bro.
Really?
But I never. And then I saw the Bleach movie. What do you think of that one on
I
Netflix?
don't watch any
Nah.
of those like animes turned into live action movies. Because I watched what did I watch? Like when they did it with Death Note.
I saw 5 minutes of the Death Note movie and I was like, that's not how it
It was
happened. I'm
stupid.
done.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
I like the casting of like wasn't it like Willem Dafoe or something like that?
Was he? It
Was
was
it?
him? I don't know.
I
didn't get
want to
very
say
far.
he was yeah.
I kind of gave up on it real quick.
Oh man. Didn't dig it, so I don't watch any of those anymore.
Stop putting the
Full Metal Alchemist is pretty good too.
The live action.
Ooh, let me show the camera an update.
That looks good.
That looks good.
Does look good. Pretty drunk already.
You wanna open
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Just gotta get them a little crispier on top and bottom.
Toasty.
There you go, Danny. Your favorite. Almost done.
Oh man. Plump. Just the way Danny likes it.
Did you ever play Earthbound?
That sounds very familiar.
It's an RPG game. Ness. He's a little dude that on Super Smash Brothers with the cap.
No, I don't think I've ever played that.
That was a good one.
Another one?
Yeah, please.
Favorite superhero, guys?
Favorite
That's so
superhero
hard.
or like, okay, superhero, right? So the good guy. I don't know.
You can pick two of them. I'll say Batman and Spider-Man for me.
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Probably Batman would be number one.
Before you go any further, did you like the Robert Pattinson Batman?
Yeah, I thought it was the shit.
I thought it was fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
I thought it.
I thought
I didn't even like him.
that's what a Batman movie is supposed to be. It was
Yeah,
dark.
I like the noir
Bro.
feel to it.
The you actually got the Batman detective feel
Right.
out of it.
Right.
I liked it.
I don't know I don't know what sense it made to cast who was it? The Penguin?
Uh,
Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell,
I
yeah.
don't know what sense it made to cast him if you made him look like a totally different person. You know what
I
I mean?
think that's what was
But-
cool about it.
But he was the shit in it. I thought he was really good, and I'm looking forward to the series he's gonna have. Whatever. his
The
TV
Gotham series was good too. I stopped watching it after a while, but I remember it being pretty good.
You know what? I was really on to that one, like the first season and a half. I thought it was really good, but then it started getting too wacky, and I kind of jumped back in towards the end just because I was curious how was it going to end, and they had little boy Batman dressed up kind of like as Batman, and I don't know.
Top 3 favorite Batman actors.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I only named one superhero.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we'll go back to that.
Sorry,
My
yeah.
bad, bro.
Batman would be number one.
And Blank Man.
And,
Blank Man.
And I think honestly, I think it'd probably be Spawn. Thomas Cronin's Spawn. Because I remember real vividly buying the first one, also at HEB and seeing and thinking, wow, he's like Spider-Man, but like dark. And yeah, so probably Spawn. I still buy them to this day. So.
What about you, Ernie?
Batman.
It'll be number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Batman detective stuff. And
Yeah.
he's a fucking ninja. You take away his money, his suit, he's still a fucking ninja.
Yeah, he'll still kick your ass
Yeah.
without superpowers.
And I don't know, superheroes. Never really liked Superman at all.
Superman's cool. I liked him a lot when I was a kid.
I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's cool. I don't know.
Who do you think is the best Spider-Man?
Ooh.
So far.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield.
Man, someone at work told me the exact same thing yesterday, and
Go
I don't
back
know,
and watch
I
the
was
movies
surprised. Well, no, I have. I recently, maybe a year ago, went back and watched both of them, and I think the first one was actually a lot better than I remembered it being. The second one is too fucking long. It's like two fucking movies, and it feels like two
It is.
fucking movies. It's split in the middle,
Yeah.
like it's a fucking weird fucking movie. I didn't like 2 as much, honestly. I thought the Rhino was stupid as fuck. And I love Paul Giamatti. He's like one of my all-time favorite movies, and which is American Splendor.
Was Sandman in the first one or the second one?
Sandman was in.
The second one was with the lizard, right?
Wasn't the first one the one with the lizard?
I
I
don't
think the
remember.
first one was the one with the lizard.
I like them both.
Yeah, the second one was the one with I think Sandman and Electro.
And Electrode, yeah.
Yeah. So you think he was the best Spider-Man?
I think so. Fuck, it's tough, man. Tom Holland's really good too.
Tom Holland's super fun, right?
Tom Holland is a really good Spider-Man.
Who do you think is the cutest one?
Tom Holland, obviously. but you have to you got to give respect to the OG because he paved the way for the rest of them.
Yeah, Toby was cool.
When those movies came out, I was like, it doesn't get any better than this. This is the
Toby
fucking
was
greatest
cool. And
thing
the
ever.
90s were a cornier time, so you have to forgive them.
And then if it wasn't for that first Spider-Man movie, we wouldn't have that epic Nickelback song that was on the soundtrack.
Man. That dude,
I hate Nickelback.
there was a certain
But
era.
that song was fucking awesome.
Dude, there was a certain era of superhero movies that just had the worst fucking soundtrack.
Dude, that song. Okay, so I remember having the VHS, right? And the VHS, of course. You fast forward past the credits, and the fucking music video was on there.
Oh man, like
It
who
was,
had
it was Nickelback featuring the singer from Saliva.
was it? I think it was
Hero?
Affleck's Daredevil.
Hero, yeah.
Affleck's Daredevil, I think, had Evanescence
Yes,
in it,
yeah.
right?
I forgot about that movie.
I fucking hated
That
Evanescence.
movie sucked. The
It
show was good, though.
wasn't so bad. It wasn't that bad.
The show was really good, though. I did like the show.
The show was
Daredevil
awesome.
It was really good.
It's funny how people talk shit about Nickelback, but
Fuck Nickelback.
They make
Yeah,
they got money though. Like,
They shit out singles,
yeah.
for a little bit there.
but
But
they're
there was a
still
bunch of
Canadian.
bands in that era that I felt were like real like non-deserving of what they were getting. Like, remember Hoobastank?
Yeah.
Fuck,
But the reason, bro.
Gee.
man.
So I like the Hoobastank stuff before the reason. Like that Crawling in the Dark song was really good.
I don't remember.
No, I remember it was on
Was
like
it like a single?
yeah,
I'm
it
sure I
was
knew it.
it was on like a Mountain Dew commercial in the Super Bowl one year.
Oh, okay.
It was like the car like they
Yeah,
drove it
yeah,
off a
yeah.
ramp and the car did a flip and
Yeah,
stuff.
I was gonna say I remember them being a Mountain Dew commercial. Is what I remember
Yeah.
them being.
I like that. To Be With You. That's one of their songs. It's like one of the last tracks.
Like a little love ballad or something they had or something, right?
Which one?
Or no, wasn't it like a love ballad or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Kind of remember it. Yeah, I didn't like that
Uh,
either.
favorite villain.
Mr. Sinister, all time favorite villain,
That's a good one.
all time favorite villain from the X-Men.
Mine's Venom.
Venom, that's also a good one.
I think all my favorite villains are X-Men.
I
Like-
think mine's probably
Like
Magneto.
Apocalypse, Omega Red, Magneto.
Mine's probably Magneto, I would say.
If y'all could choose like someone to fight, whether it's Marvel, DC, Mortal Kombat, I mean, who would you want like I guess like a movie on that and then fighting?
On them fighting?
Yeah. Like who would be a good fighting scene?
Like superhero wise or like villain wise?
in general, like you mix it up, like whatever.
Who would make a good fighting scene? Jeez.
Like that hasn't already had a fighting scene?
Yeah.
Because you know who had like really, really great scenes? I don't know if you'd call them fighting scenes, but when the Fox X-Men movies were rebooting and they had the, what's his name? Scarlet Witch's brother?
Quicksilver?
Quicksilver. Yeah, remember the Fox movies? He had those cool fucking scenes
Where
where,
he
like
where he pulled
everything
everyone
was
out of the
slow
house?
and he
Yeah.
fucking pull all his bullshit in the
bro.
air
Those are
and
cool.
shit like that. Yeah, that was really, really cool. But I don't
Who's
know.
faster, him or the Flash?
Ooh. The Flash.
I like how you feel like there's a definite answer to that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a Flash.
Well, only because of what we have seen. We've seen the Flash run so fast that he goes back in time.
Right.
I don't think I've seen Quicksilver do that.
Was there ever a comic on Hulk versus Superman?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, that's like a Marvel and DC crossover also, so that's kind of rare.
Yeah.
I know there was like Ninja Turtle Batman crossovers and stuff.
Yeah, and those are really good. Yeah. Ninja Turtle crossover with anything is actually really good. Like last year they had a Ninja Turtles and Stranger Things crossover comic series.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it was really cool. The art was really cool and everything. It was a good series. And I don't even like Stranger Things.
Who's
It's
your
okay.
favorite?
I feel like it tries too hard to be like Stephen King.
Who was y'all's favorite Ninja Turtle?
My favorite Ninja Turtle was probably, I think it was Donatello, always.
Same.
Since I was a kid. Yeah. In the movie, I really, really liked Raph. Like the very first movie.
Did you ever watch Blue Mountain State?
No.
The guy who played Raph is Thad Castle. It's supposed to be a reboot, but if you ever come across it anywhere, watch a couple episodes. His fucking character is the funniest shit ever. So Blue Mountain State's about college football team, and he's like the upperclassman football middle linebacker team captain. But his fucking character in that movie is hilarious. Or that show, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Never seen it. I don't watch too much nowadays, honestly. Don't keep up with much. I'm excited about that X-Men reboot, X-Men '97.
Me too. Except that they
Bro, hell yeah.
they took Rogue's butt from us.
They took her booty.
They took her booty.
Yeah. And I don't want to sound like a pervert, but I'm a pervert. They took her booty.
What do you think was the worst comic movie so far?
The first X-Men movie.
Oh, that's not fair. Really?
Yep.
I don't know, man. I watched that like a month ago, and I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it.
All right, maybe I got to go back and give it another chance. Then.
What was your favorite of the X-Men movies? I'm totally changing.
I didn't like any of them.
Really? None of the Fox movies?
Nah, I wasn't really.
Days of Future Past? No?
Okay, yeah. Days of Future Past was good. I'll give him that. I like that.
Everything after that was fucking dog shit.
I just didn't like how everything was like Wolverine, 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 Wolverine.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman without his shirt. Hugh Jackman and all the steroids.
Hugh Jackman's ass.
Hugh Jackman's ass, yeah.
Bro, was the story of Rogue similar to what's her name? Jubilee?
Yes.
I kind of feel like
I
they
guess.
stole
They
they
kind of-
stole it.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't they have similar backstories? Like, you know.
Because in the cartoon, because I didn't get to the comics, but in Fox, I remember when Jubilee, like, everybody was chasing her and shit. I kind of feel that's what was Rogue, right? Like, in the first X-Men movies.
Well, yeah, but if like in the comic, Rogue's character wasn't like that at all.
No?
Jubilee was always like a young kid.
Yeah, she was always.
Rogue
Yeah.
wasn't a young girl
fuck.
in the comics or in the animated series. She was a grown ass woman flirting with Remy.
But in the original animated series, there was some times where they would go back to her backstory, and you know where she was very much like Jubilee in the sense that she was like an outcast and she felt like a freak, and her parents didn't know what to do with her because of her powers.
Right. In the animated
In
series?
the animated series,
yeah.
yeah.
And they had that whole, like the sequence they did with her kissing Bobby,
Yeah.
Iceman, that was actually in the animated series too, I think.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that Batman anime? There was like an anime about it, and the fighting scenes were like fucking crazy, like anime.
Batman anime?
Yeah.
Oh, the Joker one?
I don't remember, bro.
Yeah. What was it called? I think it was literally called like Batman anime or something. I don't remember. What it called.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, I go to Walmart and there's a fuckload of Marvel and DC movies that are like cartoons. Like, I don't know, how do you keep up with, like, there's so many of them that they don't even get like promoted and shit.
You know what? The DC animated universe is incredibly great. Like, it's really good.
You got them all?
I'm gonna go toss them in different sauces, and then I'll separate them, and you just
Okay.
grab.
I want to record it, like, if we can, some of it.
All right, let me bring the stuff out then.
Okay.
We'll do that.
The DC movies are really good.
That's
The
one
DC
thing I miss.
animated movies are really good.
That's one thing I miss about, like, when I was working at Walmart and electronics, because, like, any new movie that would come out, like,
Shout out to Walmart.
I was already downloading it.
Yeah.
But yeah, are you up to date, bro, with like all the cartoon movies?
The DC ones, I don't
No.
think I'm up to
No.
date, but I've seen the ones I've wanted to see. Like, they have their little universe to them also, and the universe is really good. Like, they did the whole, like, Son of Batman, which is like a cartoon version of what they did in that series I was telling you about, Batman R.I.P.,
Yeah.
where they introduced Batman's son. Those are really good.
So they remade Batman on the Nintendo Switch. I've been gaming more on the Switch since I haven't gamed as much. Like, I'm always on the go now. So I'm kind of excited. I'm pretty excited. Actually, somebody reviewed it on YouTube, and they said that I think it was the first one. One of them came out like really laggy, but those games are fucking badass. The Batman ones. Did you ever fuck with the Dreamcast?
I remember it.
Yeah.
I never had one.
Not really.
Well, back then when you were able to burn CDs and all that shit, you were able to burn Dreamcast games just like
For real?
on a CDR, and it would let you game them.
So
Remember that.
one of my aunts was stationed in like Germany for a long time. Brought me like hacked PS2, and that could play burned games also.
Oh, that's cool.
But all the games were in black and white. It was weird.
That's still kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I don't know.
Did you guys ever fuck with like foreign games, import games?
By accident.
Oh,
Like when emulators.
on the
were
emulators,
coming
yeah.
out, yeah.
So you guys remember that Mario Brothers 2?
Yes.
Hey, or how-
Which is not even really a Mario game.
It was like a Japanese only. It was
Yeah.
a complete different game.
Sit on the mushroom.
Yeah, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, something like that. They're like, you know what? Let's just repackage it and release it over here.
Yeah. I remember hating it as a kid, but then going back and kind of playing it older.
I
and
still like
stuff
it. I like
that.
the
It's kinda
music.
Cool. It's still not a Mario game.
No, it's definitely not. Because like, what's the purpose of every Mario game, right? You got to go fucking
Save the princess.
save the princess, but she's already there. She's a playable character.
Yeah. This one, it's like you're taking shits
Oh,
on
shit, there's
mushrooms
a bull in there.
through the whole game.
Don't need that.
Did y'all ever have any crushes on other like gamers? Like,
Psylocke.
girls?
You remember Psylocke's? It was like on the. I think.
X-Men?
Yeah, there was like one game where she had all the ass.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, Psylocke was a hard on since the 90s.
Yeah.
Dude. Like when Jim Lee started drawing her, I was like, man, Psylocke has a bad bitch.
Oh yeah.
She
Mine was,
sucked though in the movies though. She was horrible.
Yeah.
Laura Croft.
Laura Croft with the
Big
triangular
ass
boobs of the original PlayStation. I remember.
To this day, those are my favorite kind of boobs.
A friend or my neighbor had a PlayStation and he had the original Tomb Raider like as a demo. Remember when they used to do like the demo discs?
Yeah.
And my favorite thing to do was like as soon as you start and you like drop down into this cave, just like do a swan dive off of it and break your neck and game's over. That was my favorite thing to do as Lara Croft, is to kill myself.
You remember that the coffee cheat from Grand Theft Auto?
I don't.
So they got sued. There is a cheat code that you were able to have sex in the
Really?
game, and then I think they like sued them or something. There's another one called the Guy Game. That one was fucked up too.
Nice and crispy.
What sauces are you using today, bro?
So this one I had in my fridge already. The Asian Zing from Buffalo Wild Wings. It's my wife's
Is it
favorite.
like a
so
sweet one or what?
it's like a sweet savory, kind of like sweet and sour sauce. And then I picked this one up yesterday at HEB. This one I'm curious about. I bought this one a while back to use as like a rib glaze. It's honey peach, so it should be pretty sweet. So we'll see how that one goes.
You want to shout out anybody? Any of your
Shout out to South Texas Outdoor Kitchen, San Juan, Texas. Go check them out. All your barbecue accessory, rub needs, everything. They even got playground sets. And 777 Outfitters out of Huntsville, Texas. Good friend of mine. Check them out on Instagram.
I don't want to shout anybody out.
Nobody? Fred?
I don't like anybody.
I want to shout out Fred because I didn't think he would come through, and he did.
Well, you picked him
I've
up,
been
so
wanting
you
him
didn't
to
have a
fucking-
choice.
Yeah, he's kind of forced today, but I
Yeah.
appreciate your time, bro. I mean,
I wasn't doing nothing.
yeah. Did you ever get the Nintendo disc driver?
This driver?
Well,
I don't know what that is.
obviously it didn't come out here, right? But it was the one that was gonna go under the 64.
I hope you got that.
Threw it in the pool?
It went in the
Bounced
pool.
up there and landed in the pool. That
Go
sucks.
get it, Denny.
I'll get it. Don't worry about it. Let's see what else.
No, I didn't know that. I remember there was like for the Sega, there was like the 32X and like all these extra add-ons. But they didn't really make it any better.
Do you remember the show Entourage?
Yeah, I love that show.
I remember there was a comment on there that Ari's like, who's directing? And he's like, Kevin Smith. And he's like, he got mad. Is he like a bad director or what? Kevin Smith, when it comes to like superhero movies? In your opinion, is he cheesy or like?
I love Kevin Smith,
do?
so I don't want to call him a bad director.
He's not a bad director.
You know what I mean? He's a super entertaining director. I don't think
He's made some really good movies.
the guy doesn't make art other than maybe Chasing Amy. Probably that was probably his most artsy kind of movie, I guess. But I don't know. I guess a lot of people don't take him too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more about dialogue. He writes really good dialogue, I think. He's not the most impressive like director as far as what you see on the screen.
Yeah.
It's real kind of like face to face, back and forth speaking. I think that's why
You guys
people
wanna
like
grab some?
To the new generation that hasn't seen any of the Kevin Smith films,
Dogma.
yeah.
I saw it in theaters when it first came out, and you guys were probably like 6 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I wish they would re-release that, but I think there's some kind of like dispute with like the company that owns it, or I don't know what.
Was that your favorite Kevin Smith film?
Dogma was a good one. I loved Jay and Silent Bob. The
Mallrats.
Mallrats was
Love
good.
Mallrats.
The Clerks.
There's already a third one, right?
The
Or-
third one was
I
really
haven't seen
good.
it. I haven't
It
seen
was
it
so
yet.
sad.
It was a
was
good
so
story,
sad.
like as the continuation. Like everybody's already old. I mean, it was.
So you love the Clerks
yeah.
movies?
Yeah.
Like in general?
Yeah, I was
so
a
did
big
you cry
fan.
a little bit? Did you?
Yes, I did.
So did fucking I. That third one was so fucking
I
sad.
had to stop watching for a little bit. Like I was like, fuck. Like
Yeah.
yeah, this is what it's like now.
Yeah. What's your favorite Kevin Smith movie?
Probably Dogma.
Yeah.
I like Dogma. But like I said, I mean, Jay and Silent Bob is fucking Jay and Silent Bob. Like,
Yeah, that's classic, bro. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even put that one on there. But mine was Mallrats.
It's real hard for me. But I want to say, man, it's either Dogma or Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy was really good, also.
Yeah, Chasing Amy, because fucking Jason Lee in it was fucking incredible as Brody.
I like Jason Lee.
And the friendship between him and Ben Affleck's character
Yeah.
was so good. Joey Lauren Adams too, real young, was in that, and she was really good too. She has a real corny scene where she's singing though in a bar that is so cringy, and every time I watch that movie, I have to look away for those like 3 minutes.
Most underrated anything that you're like.
Most underrated anything?
It could be a movie. It could be a series, game,
Jesus.
anything. Me, I'll start. I think one of the most romantic movies of all time is Serendipity with John Cusack.
I haven't seen that in such a long time.
Cusack goes hard. Anything
Bro.
Cusack is in, I'm all about
What was
it.
What was the one that he had with Jack Black?
High Fidelity.
Oh,
Yeah,
where he's
bro.
a record store owner.
Yeah.
The Cosby
Man,
sweater.
that's one of my all-time favorite movies, probably.
Jack Black is great.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think he's been in so many different things.
Mhm.
He even came out in one of the Never-Ending Story movies.
Oh, did he
He
really?
did, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. I think my favorite, even though he wasn't like a main character, was Orange County.
Oh
with,
man. And
with Tom Hanks' son.
where are your shoes? He's like, I fucking kicked them off, running through the flames or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
And the guy that plays Egon is like the dean of admissions for like Stanford.
Oh,
Or
he
something
directed
like.
that movie.
He did. I didn't
Yeah,
know
that was Harold Ramis directed that movie.
Yeah.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
There's so many good lines like.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Like what was it? Well, they're trying to convince him to go surfing like for their friend's anniversary. Like, it's like his birthday. It's like his death birthday.
It's like his death birthday. And the main character was Tom Hanks' son,
Yeah.
right? When he first kind of started getting
Yeah.
movies. Yeah.
Like, what
It's a
about
pretty
fourth
good movie.
period? Screw your period. It's 20 footers, bro.
Yeah, that's an underrated movie.
Very underrated. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Any good podcasts that y'all want to share?
Right now, I listen to, now that Joe Rogan's back on Apple Podcasts, I started listening to a lot of Joe Rogan again. I really liked the Fighter and the Kid podcast for a long time. Former UFC fighter Brendan Schaub and actor, comedian Brian Callen. He was the guy at the wedding chapel on The Hangover. I thought he was going to bite my dick off.
Oh, right.
That's
Yeah,
Brian
yeah.
Callen. But it's kind of gotten, I've listened to them since they started, but it kind of got really shitty after a while. I haven't listened to them in a couple weeks. And Flagrant 2 from, what the fuck is his name? I'm completely drawing a blank. He's a comedian, really good comedian. Can't fucking remember his name right now.
I've never heard of
Andrew
Flagrant
Schultz.
2. Do I know who that is?
Andrew Schultz, it's his podcast with his friends. Really good, really funny podcast. Sometimes they have really good guests too, but it's cool and it's just them just shooting the shit. Really good podcast. His stand-up comedy is really, really good too. There's one really good, it's a zombie podcast.
What?
It's called We're Alive, and it's, you know how like back in the day, like it was TV on the radio, like you would listen to,
Right.
and it's all it is. It's a podcast drama.
Does it
Of-
sound
of-
old-timey? Or
No, no.
Okay, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But when I discovered it, I was traveling a lot. I was always on the road. So yeah, I listened to that one a lot. And there's been like so many different versions of it, like the first generation, next generation. So if you're ever on a long fucking drive, check out We're Alive, the podcast. It's about zombies.
You know what? I've heard of it, and I didn't know what it was about. But they should do like an old-timey type
Yeah.
serial type thing. Do they still
That
do
would be
that?
cool. I don't know. That would be pretty cool.
Hey,
Shout out to Freddie. Introduced me to Bad Friends podcast.
That's probably my favorite podcast right now. Is Bad Friends.
Bad Friends?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Santino and Bobby. V
Oh,
are
yeah.
So fucking funny.
I love Santino in the Little Dicky show where he's
Oh,
like
right.
his friend, his manager.
And also, how good is Lil Dicky? as
Oh,
an
I
artist?
know, right?
Man, that dude is so
The
good. I wish he
series?
would let out
The
some
show
I
is
haven't
really
seen it, but it
good.
looks
I wish he'd let out some serious albums because he is so good.
he hasn't put out music. Oh, so he just released music, but it's the music from the show.
Oh, okay.
Like all the little clips you hear, like he finally finished, like that, the end of I think it was the second season. Do you watch the show?
No, I've
Okay.
always meant to. I
So
need to watch
him
it,
and
man.
his hype man Gato, right? Like Gato, it was really cool because it brought to light a lot about mental health issues in men. Um, and so he's flying off the handle. Like Lil Dicky got invited to do the VMAs, and he's like, "Well, they just want me." And he's like, "Well, what the hell? Like, you're not bringing me." Goes off on this manic episode, and the song that they play, the song that they end up doing the song together at the end. But he gives his hype man the spotlight at the beginning. And it's just
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah.
they finally released the whole song, and it's such a good song. I don't remember what the album was called, but I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It's on
I
there.
have one of his albums, I think, on my Spotify or something.
Highly underrated.
He has a song called Bruh,
Yeah.
and that song is so sick. If you
Yeah.
haven't heard it, go listen to Bruh. So good.
So music, guys, what are y'all jamming to right now? What's on y'all's playlist?
Right now, I'm jamming to a lot of stuff I'm gonna go see. Like I have some shows coming up pretty soon.
What are you gonna go watch? What?
I'm gonna see Bad Religion and Social D in April. This month, I'm gonna go see the Descendants and the Adolescents and the Circle Jerks,
Where at?
and I think that's Stubbs Barbecue in Austin. And then in when is it? June is the one I'm real excited about. I'm gonna go see the Misfits with the original singer Glenn Danzig, and that should be pretty good. Bunch of shows coming up that I'm real excited about. The Misfits one is a festival, so there's gonna be a lot of bands there. The Blind's gonna be there with the original singer's son singing now as the lead singer.
That's gonna be in Austin or?
No, that's in Cali. That's like in I think it's Pomona.
You're in Canada?
Yeah, Cali.
Cali,
Oh,
California.
this
It's
is
in
Canada.
California. No, that'd be cool to go to Canada.
It would be cool to go to Canada.
Any local spots, guys, that y'all been fucking with, like eating, drinking?
Home.
Yeah, I love Lucky Sushi in Edinburgh. It's my guilty pleasure. I go there as often as I can. Um, Kebab guys on Nolana. If you like Indian food, or even if you don't, go try it. It's really good. I used to go there a lot. Like that's the spot that I would go to during lunch at work. Like I don't really want to go to lunch with everyone else. I know no one's gonna go get Indian food, so I'm like, oh, I really wanted this. Like, all right, cool, guys, see you later. I go there. I took my wife there for the first time, and she's like, you can't come here without me anymore. So usually every weekend we go. We didn't go this weekend though, but usually we go there pretty much every weekend. Those are like my two favorite local spots right now. And Yasuke Ramen, bomb.
I haven't had any of those.
Try them out.
Yeah, never heard of them.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't go out and eat much, honestly.
I go there because that's the stuff that I can't cook. I've made sushi a couple times, but it wasn't. I'd rather just go pay someone.
You've made sushi a couple times?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You need to buy like a specific rice too, right?
Yeah. We just finished our sushi rice last night. I made. They like when I make honey chicken. It's like just chicken breast, but I make a honey and soy sauce, and that was the only rice we had, so we use sushi rice. But yeah, there is a specific rice for it. It's a little bit bigger. It's a different shape.
You know, my favorite sushi is the fried sushi rolls. Man, that is so good.
I like that. Well, I like all sushi, man. I like the raw stuff. I can eat. Just
So you like the raw stuff?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, I got real brave one time. I bought like raw tuna here, like the tuna steaks, and just sliced that in and ate it. I didn't get sick, so it wasn't too bad.
Really?
Yeah, I like raw stuff.
What you barbecuing tonight, bro?
I don't know. I don't know for sure.
You don't know yet?
My dad was talking about making some katan. Some alligator
Oh,
gar.
nice. Did he catch it?
No.
Oh.
Fuck no, we're not that cool. He's gonna go buy it.
But he
somewhere.
makes it amazing.
I didn't even know you could buy that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know either. He told me like
Shit,
there's
that's
one place
cool.
that has it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm like I'm down.
Yeah, I got some like wild hog and deer in the freezer, but I didn't know you could go buy
Katan. Yeah, man, it's been forever since I've had it.
I think sometimes it's like on Facebook Market too.
Oh yeah, usually like people will catch it and they don't want to keep all of it, so they'll sell some of it.
Do you guys use Facebook Market?
Yeah.
I've sold stuff.
Really?
I don't think I've never bought anything though.
I don't know if I've ever used it.
Yeah, down or what?
I'll play around.
We'll do like 3 rounds and then we'll end the.
All right.
We're already hitting an hour, so
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty good, guys. You guys are very informative. Um, so this game is called Dirty Minds. I ordered it on the Temu app, which is another fucking place that I've been buying a lot of shit on.
What is it?
Temu.
Temu? It's kind of like Wish.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
not bullshit like Wish. Because
Nah,
Wish is
it's-
always bullshit, right?
Nah, I remember people make fun of Wish because it's not accurate.
Isn't it always bullshit, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go first, guys. So lose a card. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, I don't know what the
Do you know how to play this game?
No, I don't.
Can I see the cards?
I think that's some other bullshit.
Suck a dick. What kind of game is this? Take it in the ass.
Take it to the ass again.
Time for you to take the D.
Watch, I'll get the red one. Okay, so I guess you're supposed to guess what it is.
What is this?
And it's like dirty hints. Alright, so it says you scream at the side of my big black column. If you're lucky, I'll just tear your clothes off. I can come on you without much warning.
You're making me very uncomfortable.
When I blow you, it's easy to get carried away. If you try to take a picture of me when I'm coming, you're nuts.
I don't know if that was a question.
I don't know what just happened.
It's a hint, like of
It's
a
a
word.
hint.
A hint?
Yeah, those are all hints of what the word is.
So there's an answer, and there's one word.
It's just one word. I'll give you the example. So
Okay, yeah.
this one's a tornado.
Okay, read
So a tornado says you
scream
scream.
at the side of my big black column. If you're lucky, I'll just tear your clothes off. I can come on you without much warning.
Yeah.
When I blow you, it's easy to get carried away.
All right. All right. All right.
Here
Okay.
you go. You'll go
I
next
get
right
it.
here. We'll guess.
All right.
So,
All right.
So what are these for?
I don't know what the fuck those are. So
That's pretty funny. I like
Okay,
it. Let's
all
go.
right, now I understand what's going on. All right, you ready?
well, it's called Dirty Minds, a game of naughty clues, the world's cleanest dirty game.
I like it.
Can I pick one I like or what?
Whatever, bro. Go for it.
Hey, ready?
Yeah.
You have to pay someone to get on me. I could give you a Trojan. Without protection, you could catch someone nasty from me. You're not happy when I go down on you. I allow you to have intercourse with strangers. You have to pay someone to get on me.
A carousel.
I would give you a Trojan. That's the one that I think.
It's not a horse, right?
I'd give you a. How are you not getting this? I'd give you a Trojan. You have to pay someone to get on me. Without protection, you could catch something nasty for me.
Huh.
Without protection, you can catch something nasty for me. I could give you a Trojan. No? I think this one's easy. I think I would have gotten it, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, give
What
up.
was it?
The internet. Trojan virus. Without protection, you could catch something nasty for me.
Yeah.
That was so easy.
All right. Let me see.
I solved that
You
one.
put that one in
Switch it
there.
around.
I'm 6 inches long. Lincoln sits on my face. If you blow your wad, I'm gone. I can give you 5 big ones before I'm spent. I'm small and wrinkled while I'm still in your pants. I think the Lincoln sits on my face is a
The
good,
Lincoln
a really,
sits
really
on
good.
$5?
Say
$5 bill. $5 bill.
$5 bill, y'all.
Good one.
I get I get fingered a lot.
Danny.
Bowling ball.
People love to stick me in their mouth.
Oh.
That's not Danny.
Just looking at me can make a woman drool. I'm about 6 inches long. My nuts can get stuck in your mouth.
One more time.
I get fingered a lot. People love to stick me in their mouth. Just looking at me can make a woman drool. I'm about 6 inches long. My nuts can get stuck in your mouth.
I'm so bad at this game. I'm 6 inches long.
I get fingered a lot.
My, my finger gets stuck in your butt. Was that one?
No,
My finger gets stuck, then I nut. Was that another
no.
one?
Y'all give up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Candy bar.
Ah, I don't like this. Let's see. I'm not gonna like it till I get one. When I get real wet, you should get me off. You can use your toes to get me off. I come in a box before you stick it in me.
Shoes.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Damn.
I come in pairs. That's too easy. I come in pairs. I didn't get there though, so that was good. If I'm too big for you, you could slip out. That's my favorite one so far.
I got one. All right. I'm 8 inches long and made out of latex. You can wear me for protection.
Gloves?
Rubber glove.
Damn.
You have to be careful not
That's
to
an
stick
8
your finger in the wrong hole. You stick your fingers in to try to get it on. You might have to use lube to get inside me. Rubber glove. Good job.
But you got it because you always wear rubber gloves.
That one's hard. Okay. If I have to pull out, it's an emergency. I can sport a huge extension. After I come is when I really start pumping. It man usually rides me in the rear. you come you come down a pole before you mount me.
Say it again. Start from the top.
If I have to pull out, it's an emergency.
Fire truck.
Yeah.
Ah,
Engine.
I haven't gotten one. Bro, how did you even know what the answer to that was when they didn't even print this card right? It literally says the answer to it is rubber golf.
It does.
I swear.
Oh wow.
Rubber golf.
I read it as glove. I guess I am dyslexic.
Okay. That's too easy. I don't know what that means. Using a flashlight can make my shaft look scary. Drilling me expands my hole. Wives understand why their men come inside me. It's easy to get lost in my secret cavity. You have to look down my shaft to find my jewels. That's probably the easiest one.
Mine?
Using a flashlight. What?
Mine?
I can't believe you got it.
That's a good one.
That's a good.
All right,
catch.
Fred. I'm gonna come up with
This
an
is
easy
the one.
This is the one.
Don't say you're gonna go with the easy one. It makes me sound dumb. Okay, let's go.
When I'm not screwing, I can be boring. You can stick me in to make your hole wider. I can help you get your nuts off. After you charge my battery, I can help you do it yourself.
Is that a drill?
It's a drill.
Oh
Good job.
yeah.
Last one.
So do I win the whole thing?
When you finger my trigger, when you finger my trigger, I'll plunge into your hole.
Well, that's the way
All
it
right,
works.
one more round.
One more?
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
And they're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
If you get me toasted, I'll get harder for you. You can stick your hot salamine me.
I don't know if that's the word.
Salamine. It's SALMIIN.
Must be a misprint.
All right, keep
but-
going. I think that's another misprint.
Okay.
Where'd you get this game?
Tamu.
Tamu. If you shoot too much sauce in me, I could drip all over your face. If I'm too thick, it takes two hands to stick me in.
Thinking like a sandwich or something.
Sandwich.
I think that word was supposed to be salami, maybe?
Yeah.
I feel like someone made these themselves. Okay, wasn't the last one?
Yeah, this is gonna be the last one.
Okay. You'll find me hanging below your belt. You have to open your zipper to get me off. If I'm too tight, it's hard to get me off. If I'm too small, you can't get me up. If I'm really long, I could drag on the ground.
You find
You'll
me under
find
your
me
belt?
hanging below your belt. You have to open your zipper to get me off. If I'm too tight, it's hard to get me off.
Pants?
It's pants. Yeah. Yeah. Some of these are words that I don't even know what that is. Like, look at this one. Later you can have me for sloppy seconds. I come in your mouth on national holidays. If I get too hot, I can get a little dry.
Turkey?
Turkey?
Oh my god. It's another fucking misprint then.
What is it?
It says Turker. Turker. This is the shittiest fucking game.
I bought it for like $2.
Bro,
That's
they
why it
made
was
it for
$2.
$2. They
They're
made
probably
like
like-
1,000
it was
of
a
them for
misprint.
$2.
That's
Turker.
funny.
They're probably like recalled, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck it.
Yeah, we can't sell that.
We'll sell it to the Americans over there.
I
Fuck
was
it.
ready to look for like on the dictionary on Google or something. Like, what the fuck is that? Here's another one, bro. The word's supposed to be concrete. It says concrete. I can keep your post erect. You can use me to fill your big crack. After you get me hard, I can last forever. This shittiest game ever.
Chinga.
$2?
$2.
It was a good investment.
Well spent. Well spent.
Yeah.
The $2, the misprints are worth $2.
All right, guys. So I hope you liked the whole experience. If you guys
Hanging out.
and
Ernie just got here. Nah.
That would be funny.
feature. But yeah, hopefully in a few months or something we'll do another one. I really like. This is the first time I actually like catch someone cooking and talking. So I like the vibe of that.
Yeah, we can do it again.
And really, we're just hanging out.
Yeah, it's just hanging out. But yeah, guys, this episode's gonna be on all platforms. And thank you for watching. Thank you guys for coming through.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. One of y'all clap.